Petitioner Brenda Brown hands cash money to the homeless person, not only for signing the California ballot initiative, but also as payment for them to register to vote.
Friends, in today's information world of online wars for truth that we currently live in, I know that important topics are often harder than ever to understand. That said, we can still point to many obvious things that clearly make no sense at all, no matter who you vote for, you would think. This newest of many California fraud scams caught on camera I found yesterday while traveling home and cooped up on an airplane is an obvious one. And another is the fact that it very much appears like the SAVE Act has no chance of passing, even though collectively 85% of the whole country wants it to.
Here, favorite photo ID to vote. You got 95% of Republicans, pretty much all of them, but even 71% of Democrats favor photo ID to vote.
So in essence, a majority of Democrats are in support of this straightforward and common sense new proposed legislation, and the Democratic leaders that are supposed to represent them are simply giving them the Heisman Trophy, and of course the rest of us by default by blocking the bill. There are many stats and facts I want to share with you for the record from the home studio and in person very soon, but for today I'm just going to leave you with this. By mid-2025, over 160 million real IDs were issued. In 2024, there were 174 million registered voters. So as one simple example, all the dipshits out there telling you things like this.
What are these documents that are required to prove you are a U.S. citizen? Your driver's license is not going to do it.
Bill 22, otherwise known as the SAVE Act, will prohibit millions of eligible voters of actually voting, as well as married women.
Are lying to you on purpose. You can use your real ID/driver's license, which most of you have, as the simplest way to register to vote and is part of this legislation that you can see right here. So this, my passport, my birth certificate, even though every state has a website to easily order a replacement for that birth certificate if needed, is more than misleading. And a majority of voters understand how to care for, use, or replace basic documents and forms if needed and don't want to be treated like a toddler. I know it's surprising. Once again, there's more I want to share with you on the record, but for today, let's get back to some good old-fashioned California fraud. This is EVOTVTime and signal issue number 38.
To register to vote.
Now, because you haven't registered, I need to register you so I can get paid too. I'm paying you guys, I need to get paid. Come on.
We personally witnessed and covertly filmed this happening at least 28 times over the span of our investigation, and that is just in Los Angeles. Many of the homeless have zero understanding of what it is that they're actually signing.
But what is that petition for? You know?
What's the petition for? I don't know.
The petitioners instruct the homeless to enter made-up addresses like Pinocchio Lane.
What do I put as my address? Yeah, just put you live on Pinocchio Lane.
Oh, you can just take it out.
Oh, good.
And all of this occurring just outside the front doors of shelters and NGOs such as Weingart Center, which have received hundreds of millions of dollars in government money. One Weingart employee tells us when and where to find the illegal cash exchanges for signatures outside, and says the cash being given out is coming from a higher source.
Do you know if they provide the money that they're handing out?
Yeah,
the company
that's what they give up. When they give the money out, they got to go back and tally up if they stealing the money or not, so they got to have signatures. Most of them they be right across the street under that tree. You can check with them Monday through Friday.
While another Weingart employee advises the homeless on how to practice plausible deniability and ignorance of the law.
See, they say ignorance is no excuse for the law. But a lot of times I have to say I didn't know. I had no idea.
Oh, that would be what he should say.
He should say.
Yeah.
About to show you is one reason people don't trust the election system. Long line, mostly homeless, getting $5 to sign election petitions. Not only is that illegal, they're also being asked to commit fraud by impersonating other voters hundreds of miles away.
Hey, what's the line for? For sign a petition.
Shut up, don't say nothing no more.
They get $25 to sign a petition. They get $25? $5. Okay.
So the guy who shot this says hundreds signed these petitions. No one reportedly asked for an ID, nor were they told what they were signing.
I get $5 too?
Yeah.
And what is it?
Just sign it.
Just sign it?
SAVE Act is insane because you know what it does? It's going to say for most people your driver's license doesn't count for you to be able to vote. How do you prove you're a citizen? Well, hope you have a passport. If you don't have a passport, you got to go try to find your birth certificate. But if your birth certificate's name doesn't match because you're a woman and married and name change, guess what? Doesn't count.
The answer to my question is yes. Under that scenario, they get their driver's license, again, because we give them to anybody here. They register to vote. It doesn't match with the Social Security number, so they're flagged, but they come in as long as they have an ID, which is that driver's license, and they sign that they're eligible to vote, they can vote. And they're then no longer flagged. They're on the system. Is that correct?
Mr. Linnell.
Madam Chair, if I could add, maybe stepping back from those that are flagged as CID on the roster, for anyone that's presenting documentation to register to vote, that is affirmation of their identity. The driver's license has not been used as proof of citizenship for the purposes of registering to vote. It's affirming that they are who they say they are. In any of these cases where someone were to cast a ballot, they were ineligible to vote, there are also reports that are generated post-election for voters that are challenged. The county will run to show status of voters that have been updated due to the fact that they've now cast a ballot that can be reviewed and referred to the county attorney.
So the answer is yes to my question.